brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got... It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop.
Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This is taken at his 4. Oh, nice move. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
I'll go special. I'll go special.
Mark, jump up.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". It's our time.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Corey Peters, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
59, Mark, check. 59.
Took right.
It's our time.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So after the penalty, they're back to where they started, 3rd and 10.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Fight that.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
From the shotgun, Wilson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Mike 5'5", Mike 55, Mike 5'5". You.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Brissett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. After the interception, here's Wilson. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, G. We're pretty quiet.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Don't be scared of it.
Mike, check, 59.
Hey, alert.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught by Cobb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. Draw play, it's Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 45 on second down, Brissett, and finding the tight end Hooper. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. The tackle there by Antoine Woods.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We're scoreless after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. On second down. It's Henry able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Henry. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Check 26, check 26.
Now it's Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Henry. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Time to go.
Now Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go. Watch tight end. 3 down, 3 down.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He's coming. Good job right there. Good job right there. He's coming.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Zebra, zebra.
Here we go on north with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm coming after you. Anyway. Check.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He's got the hook up with Conley. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Brissett on 3rd and 2. This is Crowell on the catch. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And Gay knocks this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wild Card matchup, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wild Card bout.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Brissett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Here's Ryan Allen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Double count right here. Double count.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ankle.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. I'm trying to collect.
Mike, check. 59.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Brandon Cooks, 61 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them over after this season right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Again, it's Henry.
There's too many. We did too many drive passes. So like,
2 yards.
I didn't know what else to use.
First.
Not too many more
I got like
ideal
straight
situations
legends.
in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down.
So like the next draft class is like Michael Vick, Ray Lewis, Reggie Bush.
He's been busy today. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. You get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling,
this nigga was fiending to play. Like, he the only nigga.
On 2nd and 11.
Now he the only person I know that seen the 2K so much and don't play no mag.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. That throw good for only a couple.
He trying to play me. I'm like, bro, I'm on the phone with my girl. Like, she was tweaking.
The first down line.
I beat him the first time. He kept inviting me. I'm like, yo, relax, bro. I just play this nigga. He wins by like a little bit. I'm like, bro, you really ass.
And And they're going
He
to
like,
have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
I'm tell him.
On first down, Henry. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage
Yo.
of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and
He
run
played
fits,
Mark in the
and
first
this
league.
creases
He
up the
joined.
right split
He
right
picked the
there.
team that you got to play.
They'll run it again with Henry.
The league that you got the Steelers,
Here down to the 22.
you got to play Mark.
A minimal
He joined the
gain there on
league.
8th play of the
Pick the
drive.
team that you got to play. He said he ready right now. That's what he just said. Bro, he literally just said, I'm telling him I'm ready.
Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2.
Fair
Now
play.
that'll set up an interesting situation
All right.
on 4th and a yard.
I'm about to invite you, Mark.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the
His
football
team
back.
OD. I'm telling you
They've now
now.
made 2 trips to the red zone
They're
and
more
still
than
looking
nice.
for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Hoop here and there. Anytime.
Yo,
On first down, Wilson.
let you know now.
Pressure right. And that would not
I have a
be
98 overall
incomplete.
team.
So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter play. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
14.
But Mark, I try to
Last
tell.
season, though.
I'm trying to. I love.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Try to warn him.
Wilson to throw again. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This
Hell,
offensive
really
line
mad,
flat
boy. I
out
got
cannot
real
handle
hot.
this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go, G. 12.
He wasn't getting that. If he would have won, Andre would have got it. He would have had to, Mel would have probably had to play me again.
Alright, I just got it.
I mean, if he wins, he plays either me or Justin.
3rd and long. It's
If he
Wilson.
wins. Last time he played Andre put 60
The
in.
edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the
Boy, he the
referee 'cause I wanted
16?
to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head? Now, universal
Mel,
signal for a safety.
yeah, he played 3 years.
You know you're playing with
So if he win, he gonna play. He'll play. Yeah, he'll play Justin because Justin supposed to be the weakest seed.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the
Nah,
Cardinals
Andre
great
did.
field
That's what he played
position to
now.
start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Mike 51, I'm coming for his son. I'm coming for his son. Gotta do better.
Brissett on first down.
Yeah, but I beat Andre.
That going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that
He
one.
was really hit
Second
the
down.
whole time.
Carter, remember back in the first half when you talked about them passing up on the 3 when they went for it on 4th down?
Yeah, it changes your options, doesn't it? Because if they took the 3 there, we've got a tie ball game on our hands, and maybe they're thinking on this
No,
drive
I'm doing it now.
absolutely changes.
Yeah, you talked about filing that play away for later. Now we
Watch that,
resurface
man.
it. The open man is Westbrook. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2
That's your
remaining.
girl,
We'll be
man.
back after this. The Cardinals on
James
3rd down.
Winston,
They're
he
at
had 90
50%,
something.
4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10.
Fifth. Yeah.
Nowadays, niggas change to the same man.
For Westbrook. He's got
What's up? Yeah, that's what's up.
Touchdown, Arizona. D.D. Westbrook, 48 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means...
This is my first wild card. No.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
I had to play Mason.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's cool.
An incomplete pass.
I like it.
Second and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mario Addison picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Wilson now, operating from the gun. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, but leading the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy did a skit to Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
We're on the start to Monte Casey. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter.
They call that shit Mr. Robinson. Because he's black.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's
Rogers' neighborhood.
Here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They keep it with Ridley on first down. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more. This game's over.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football.
That's a pick.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
It's Damian and Nika from 7M. On the money, hit them. Damian and Nika are my new neighbors. They paid $1.2 million for an apartment where Mr. Robinson's friend Frankie used to cook crack.
You missed the hole.
Hey, Mr. Robinson, sorry to bother you. Shorter than you.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
It always works, boys and girls. We would never do that. We're asking everyone. It's not just you. Yeah, I'm sorry we gave you that impression. Yeah, and we'll get out of your hair. Yeah, we're so sorry. You see the TV, let us know. Oh, and we'd love for you to come to our holiday party. No, come to our holiday party.
His kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position.
There's a beautiful up in the neighborhood. There's a beautiful up in the neighborhood.
Means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Beyonce is so fire, like.
Here's the execution. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Beyonce is insane, bro. She had just like an identical something.
Oh, I didn't want that snap on.
Pulling up, bagging it. Yeah.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
He's back to throw. Flushed out.
That was mean.
Nice work
Oh,
to
what
get
the
7 out of that,
No.
and it's second down.
What the fuck, man?
That shit lag. You can't kick no damn. Whew.
Now Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fly,
Now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They begin with him.
Nowadays, niggas change for the same.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round, or they just got past the wild card round.
I heard Lamar Jackson shoot the shit out of somebody today.
In the
Real
locker
shit.
room, right? Get to the wild card
He running
game.
fast.
Check, got that done. Win a
Shook
wild
the
card
shit out of
game.
somebody,
Big
like.
check. Now you've got to go ahead
Tried
and
to
set
run
your
down
sights.
on him.
There
He
is
just,
bigger
with the
prize
crazy
out there, and they
come
still have
here.
an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew.
My boy Taco Fall coming to get lit.
NFL on EA Sports.
They
Till
get lit
next
for
time,
Taco.
we say so long from Charlotte.
This shit was this shit was regular. Like, he just in a pocket, nigga ran on him, he just stepped up and threw a tug. They be boosting everything. It made it seem like he really went crazy, like he did some out of the ordinary shit.
I mean, to them, that's what. JJ.
Let me see who won boat game. No. 13-6, boat won. Damn, he tweet. You shouldn't even have to cut. You should just ran. Somebody, they said somebody used the D line. Oh, Justin. That's a good ball.
This is why I hate playing this league. Cause everybody just plays so conservative.